up, guys, and welcome to Ant Builds. On this channel, we're going to be building a lot of cool stuff, a lot of fun projects, and we just got to see how we roll, you know, fun projects, and it will be fun. Alright, and on this first episode, we're going to be shaping a surfboard. So, this will be my second time shaping a surfboard. My first time was with my homie Mitch. We built it in his garage, and they came out pretty good. You know, we tested them out in the ocean, first day. Didn't break the first time, so we made some pretty good surfboards. But now, I'm making a 8'1" surfboard, and we're gonna see how the shaping process goes. So let's get to it. Well, spin move. All right, right now we're just setting up for the 8'1" surfboard right now. Just putting down the piece of paper that I made on my computer. So like for the surfboard, had to like paste it on like this website. Pretty much had to get the right size, and then pretty much printed all the pieces of paper out, and then kind of taped them all together and got the size I want for the surfboard I want to make. Also, sorry for like some of the clips might be a little blurry in the beginning because I did not know how to set my camera up first, which is like kind of stupid of me, but you know, it is what it is. But trust me, at like minute 10, I think 10 minutes and 43 seconds, I lock in. So, right, you might get a couple blurry clips, but we're still going to have a good time for me talking and showing you the surfboard build. So right now, I'm just outlining it right now in pencil, as you can see here. So I have some like nails holding the surfboard paper down, so I'm able to like get a good outline of it. So other than that, it's pretty good so far. Yeah, but this is like what I say in the beginning, my second time building a surfboard. And seeing if I can do it a second time, you know? Solo this time. Right now though, we're just cutting out the foam, getting the shape we get to. Yeah, this took a while. I remember doing it. Trying to like dig through the foam. It definitely sucked while doing that. But other than that, it was all good. Right now it just shows us sanding it over here. Give me a good sand on the side of the surfboard. Here's me right now using the wood shaver to shave the stringer a little bit. The blade was probably a little bit rusty when I was doing that, so there's definitely some bumps on the stringer, but other than that, it's all good. I can just sand it down and fix that another time. But there was me using the planer though, using the planer for the first time, so that was pretty cool. So just using the planer just to like shave down the surfboard a little bit, get to like the right size I want the surfboard to be. So it's just trying to figure that out a little bit. But other than that, it's not bad. So just kind of seeing here is just using the planer a little bit just to shave it down. And like you're gonna see a lot of me like in different clothing because this definitely took me a couple weekends to do, and then maybe like some weekends where I like got a little frustrated with it and I just like didn't work on it. But other than that, it's all good. Just still here putting the work in and just getting it done, you know. And as you see here, all the foam just flying out as like effects, you know. Looks like snow in the garage. But right now here's a fast clip of me just shaving it down a little bit. Yeah. As you can see here right now in the garage I'm working in for the surfboard, it's not my current space. This is just my parents' garage, and I'm happy they don't care for me using it a lot. So they haven't been using it for 20 years. We just use it for storage. So I'm like, you know what? Better off making it like a workspace for the time being, you know. So they didn't care for me working the surfboard in the garage, so I took the opportunity and just started working the surfboard in here. It just sucks working the surfboard in the garage because all the foam is flying everywhere. So it's like white particles of dust and everything in different areas, but other than that, it's all good. This is probably the one time I'll be working the surfboard in the garage until I get an actual surfboard space. But yeah, as you can see here, I was like getting a measurement for the back just to like sand it down a little bit for the tail of the surfboard. Really can't tell you why I did that. I just watch a bunch of YouTube videos of people doing that. I'm just doing this for the love of the game. Just get myself a project to do, get myself excited for the weekends, just to do something. But you see here, like all these like angles though for like the sanding, pretty solid. So yeah, just me like wiping off all the dust. Boom! Look at that transition. But now, right now, I'm marking out for the rail bands for the surfboard. So here's me using Sharpie to mark out where I'm going to use the planner for the rail bands, and you see how it goes from here. But let me just give you a quick backstory on the first surfboard my friend Mitch and I made. So last year we started making the surfboards in his garage. We used Pink Panther foam from Home Depot, and we pretty much used a bunch of Home Depot supplies in the beginning, and we made a 6'6", I believe, surfboard. And you know, it also took us a while because we also had to find weekends, find time to work on it, and we did it. And we took the surfboards out, and it turned out pretty good. But of course, in like the beginning of like surfing, it was really hard to tell like if it was the board's problem I wasn't picking it up, or I was just bad because I never surfed before. But I think it was just like I was bad. So I think if I put a lot more practice into surfing, be able to pick myself up a lot more on the board, I don't think it would be the board's problem, you know. So just got to put in the practice for surfing while doing it, because I went out a couple of times in the winter. I got myself a winter wetsuit. Went out during the summer times when we finished it in August, the first surfboard. And I think the longest I was on the surfboard for was for 10 seconds. I mean, of course, like, I can't turn, but hey, it's the point of learning, you know? So, but other than that, here, look, I'm using the planner right now for the rail bands. So I'm using the planner to go on the side for it right now, and just doing that right now. But yeah, for the side measurements though, for the surfboard, I just went off like different measurements on like websites, and just hopefully, you know, like they all turn out right. So we're gonna see, like, whenever we're done with the surfboard, we'll just take it out and see if we made a good surfboard. But here's me still using the planner right now on the side of the surfboard. It takes a lot of foam for it to take it off. But this the next clip right here definitely sucks. So yeah, never use the planner on the tail of your surfboard, because what just happened there was I was using the planner and the wood stringer chipped when I was using the planner. Make sure if you're using in those small areas, just use a sander, like use it by hand. Yeah, because that definitely got me mad right after that. Like, I was probably on the floor there for like a solid 5 minutes, just mad. But we move forward, you know, just one bad mistake doesn't kill us. So right now I'm just making the second line for the rail bands right now. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. But I think what really inspired me to start this YouTube channel was definitely Mitch, because right now on what he's doing on his channel right now, he's doing a big project at the current moment. So when he told me about it, I was like, you know what? I'll do one as well, man. I'll do one with you. So he definitely inspired me, man, to just create another surfboard and start this YouTube journey and see how it goes. So just still using the planner right now. Now I'm just kind of shredding it down right now. So this little cheese grater or whatever I'm using was definitely very good to use. Definitely helps out a lot. But here's a clip of me, talking about and really, really fast.
What's going on, guys? So this will be the last day of shipping board. So hopefully we know mistakes, and hopefully we can crush it out in the next couple hours. And hopefully the board turns out okay for being my second board I ever made. So we're gonna see how it works, and let's go from there. All right, let's get it.
Okay, that was pretty much me explaining the surfboard build is going pretty good. So right now I'm just making a line to do the planner on the bottom of the surfboard right now. I'm just making a line. I know it's still pretty blurry so far, but I'm telling you guys, it's gonna get better. So it's just me still making the lines of the surfboard, kind of eyeballing it with the Sharpie and seeing if it's good. Oh my God! Oh, look at the 4K! Oh, we finally figured it out. Let's go! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! All right, now we're locked in. Now the video is getting better. So it's just me making the lines still right now. It's making lines. So when we made the first surfboard, we painted it. We used paint on the foam instead of using the epoxy paint mixed in with the epoxy. So I feel like this time around, I might try to use the epoxy paint, mix it together, and make like a green/blue color on the surfboard and see how that goes. But wait, hold up. Look at this clip right here. Damn, look how clean that is. Woo, nice. That's very nice. But yeah, for the first surfboard, we used like this water-based paint. Mine was like, the colors I chose was like green and white, I believe. So I think this time around, I'm going to try out using the epoxy paint and, see how that goes. Try something different with it. Different foam, different style. We try a lot of new things here, man, just to see how it rolls, So, just me making some more lines right now. Be able to use the planner still. But if you are going to paint your surfboard, make sure you use the paint that you stick with before you epoxied, because I didn't do that. So I put a new paint on the already epoxied, and it created some fish shots when I re-epoxied over that paint. Definitely had some trouble with it, but we figured it out. But here's me sanding right now, and I'll stay quiet for this one if you hear some ASMR sanding. There was also some planner noises as well in that scene, so I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully you enjoyed that. But here's me right now, sanding the sides right now that I have all pretty good. Look at this cutaway. Whoop, went away. But yeah, still doing the sides right now, kind of smoothing out the sides a little bit of the surfboard because I got the right sanding I want it to be at. So it's just me smoothing the sides right now. Definitely when this surfboard's done, I'm going to post a video of me taking it out into the ocean though. Because you got to be able to ride the board that you made, man. Be able to take it out in the water. Yeah, when we found out like how expensive surfboards are, Mitch and I were just like, yeah, we making surfboards and spending more money on making it, having fun while doing it, instead of just buying one and just taking it out in the water. But yeah, there's me just sanding the top of the surfboard right now, the bottom of it. Just doing a final sanding coat. Even though there are still a lot of bumps on there because I definitely did not use the planner right while doing it. So for me saying at the end of this video there's some bumps on the surfboard, there's a lot of bumps on the surfboard. So off camera, I just did like a lightweight spackle and kind of like patched up those holes that were on the surfboard. But other than that, it was all good. But here's a video of me just looks like I'm sanding it down. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching the first ever video on Ant Builds. So right now, I mean, for the second time shaping a surfboard, first time using EPS foam, I believe. You know, there's some bumps here and there, but you know, second time doing it, honestly, not that bad. So hopefully down the road, on this YouTube channel, just a couple more projects, and maybe next time around I could build another surfboard. But other than that, thank you for watching the first ever video on Ant Builds. So, see you in the next one. Yo, we finally got the new camera and the mic. So, yeah.